Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Dangerous. Jerry Jones says Dallas Cowboys can't overlook Buffalo Bills' home field advantage. One would think the Dallas Cowboys would be on upset alert after a high-flying Week 14 win and a date with an elite quarterback, but they aren't even favored. The Cowboys will visit the Buffalo Bills on Sunday as 2.5-point underdogs. As well as Dallas has been playing, going 6-1 since the bye, it isn't without good reason. Buffalo badly needs a win if it wants to avoid a do-or-die Week 18 matchup with the Miami Dolphins. At 7-6, the Bills can play themselves into the playoffs, but their backs are against the wall. Going 2-2 down the stretch likely dooms them to mediocrity in a tightly contested AFC. Going 3-1, however, gives them about a 65% chance. Simply put, nobody wants to play this Buffalo team. Though maybe right now, nobody wants to play Dallas either. Quarterback Josh Allen is one of the few who can go toe-for-toe with how well Dak Prescott is playing right now, and his frame makes him both hard to sack and hard to bring down in the open field. Expect to see him running away from a strong Dallas pass rush frequently on Sunday. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones wasn't shy about the challenge that lies ahead. "They're a dangerous team," Jones said. "At any given time, they can be as good as anybody in the NFL, in my mind. They got the players. They've got the quarterback. They're just a good team," added Jones. "Of all the places that a home field advantage is different than the normal games you play, it's Buffalo, New York. Bills Mafia will do its best to will its team to the playoffs. Buffalo already has 3 blowout wins in front of the home fans this season. Another matchup to watch will be on the perimeter. Dallas cornerback Stephon Gilmore has made a career out of shutting down elite receivers. He did an admirable job against Eagles receiver A.J. Brown in Week 14, but Stephon Diggs is no slouch in his own right. This game coming up here is as good a challenge as we could have," Jones said on 105.3 The Fan on Tuesday. "It's formidable to step up there and come out with a win. So we don't have to look any farther up the road than about 5 days from now." The Cowboys also have something to play for on Sunday, the top seed in the NFC and first place in the NFC East. Against Buffalo, Miami, the Detroit Lions, and Washington Commanders, their work is certainly cut out for them. Dallas Cowboys, CB Darren Bland's case for Defensive Player of the Year. Dallas Cowboys second-year cornerback has a legitimate case for being named the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year this season. The Cowboys corner has taken the league by storm, amassing an impressive interception collage along with multiple impressive solo tackles. Here are the top reasons why Dallas Cowboys corner Darren Bland should be named 2023 to 2024 NFL Defensive Player of the Year. During the 2023 regular season, Bland has intercepted 8 passes, which ranks him first in the league. Out of those league-leading 8 picks, he has taken 5 of them for a touchdown. His 5 pick sixes ranks him first all-time in pick sixes in NFL history, and there's still 4 games left in the 2023 season. Bland has a total of 209 interception return yards as well, also ranking him first in the NFL in that category. Bland has a knack for the football and receiver hands capable of hauling in tough passes. Where Bland seems to elevate himself above similar performers, particularly fellow Cowboy and injured cornerback Trayvon Diggs, is that Bland is rarely burned deep. Bland doesn't gamble on interceptions as frequently as Diggs did, and he's a much more solid solo tackler. Bland is also an excellent man defender, which makes him an extremely valuable asset for the Dallas Cowboys, who utilize man coverage on 36.5% of their defensive snaps, according to PFF. Bland ranks 14th overall in the NFL in passes defended with 14. This number doesn't necessarily reflect a total value of a corner because it depends on the amount of times they're targeted. For example, legendary cornerback Darrell averaged 12 passes defended in his Hall of Fame career. Speaking of Revis, let's look at his 2009 season, considered his best, and compare it to Bland. In 2009, Revis had 6 interceptions, Bland leads by 2. Revis had 47 tackles, Bland has 45 with 4 games left. Revis had 1 pick six, not close to Bland's 5. Bland ranks 14th overall in the NFL in passes defended with 14. This number doesn't necessarily reflect a total value of a corner because it depends on the amount of times they're targeted. Eagles news, Cowboys make decision on potential Ndamukong Suh signing. The Dallas Cowboys have made their decision on a former Philadelphia Eagles veteran. Dallas is passing on the idea of former Eagles defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh, according to Sports Illustrated's Mike Fisher. Suh, 36, remains a free agent after spending the 2022 season with the Eagles during their run to the Super Bowl. The Dallas Cowboys have a hole. But they have a plan, and no, we're told it does not include the off-the-couch signing of Ndamukong Suh, Fisher wrote on Monday, December 11. The former 5-time All-Pro selection and 5-time Pro Bowler had been adamant about playing his 14th season in the NFL. Suh, who spent 4 weeks working in London on Sky Sports NFL coverage, said the Baltimore Ravens had shown interest in him back in October. Last week it was the Ravens that spoke to me, so they seemed to be interested and played great today, Suh said on October 23. You never know. We'll see when we get back to the States, huddle up with a wife and family, get settled and keep training. Suh also said what would be a determining factor in where he decided to play. Where's the right fit? Where's the right opportunity? Where can I go and add value? I don't just want to sit there and watch other guys be successful, Suh said. Have options, that's the key, and make decisions from there. Suh also approached the Detroit Lions about playing out the stretch with them, according to former Detroit News reporter Terry Foster. Suh, who was selected second overall by the Lions in 2010 draft, spent his first 5 years with them. The Lions, though, slammed the door shut, Foster said on December 10 on the Woodward Heavyweights podcast. With 4 weeks left in the season, the idea of Suh playing his 14th season in 2023 is starting to dwindle. Suh, a former Defensive Rookie of the Year, took a similar approach last year. He sat out training camp and waited until November to sign with the Eagles. He appeared in 8 regular season games and racked up 10 tackles with 1 sack while appearing in 35% of the defensive snaps. He also appeared in 3 playoff games, including the Super Bowl loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, and played in at least 20% of the defensive snaps in all 3 of those games. Suh already has a Super Bowl ring from his tenure with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, winning at the conclusion of the 2020 season. He spent 3 seasons in Tampa Bay, 2019 to 2021, racking up 112 tackles and 14.5 sacks in 49 starts. Over the course of his 13-year career, Suh has 600 tackles and 71.5 sacks in 199 games and 191 starts, including stints with the Detroit Lions, Miami Dolphins, and Los Angeles Rams. He also appeared in the Rams' 2019 Super Bowl loss to the New England Patriots. On December 6, the Eagles beat out the Cowboys in the sweepstakes to sign 3-time Pro Bowl linebacker Shaquille Leonard. Philadelphia and Dallas are tied atop the NFC East with 10-3 records. The Cowboys have won 5 games in a row, while the Eagles have dropped back-to-back games. And you fan, what do you think of the Ndamukong Suh situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.